Me and the wife were in this weird phase in our relationship. I don't know if this will land with any of you. We are deeply in love and get on. Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? That's annoying, right? Because we all know what stand-up comedy is, right? It's people getting up and be like, bloody hell, the wife. And everyone's like, wives. But she's great. That's annoying, right? That's annoying for you, that's annoying for me. It's difficult for me if I'm trying to fit in with the lads, right? Especially, right? If I'm down the pub trying to fit in with the lads, I'm already on the back foot because of the gilet. Okay, some of you are like, oh, thank God he mentioned it. Is he going to mention it? Does he know he's wearing it? I know I'm wearing it. I'm down the pub with the lads. I'm trying to fit in. You know the specific lads I mean when I'm talking about this? The lads who have defined themselves by how much their wives hold them back. Those specific lads. And I'm like, oh, they're telling their stories. I'm like, oh, lads. I got a story for you about a fucking wife. Let me tell you about my fucking wife, lads. She makes me laugh so much. And she communicates with me in a way that makes me feel supported and edified. Lads? So that's difficult. I appreciate that. That is difficult, right? That's difficult to fit in. And because the truth is, me and the wife, we make each other laugh so much, right? We're always doing pranks together out in public. You know the saying, like couples who prank together piss off everyone around them together. So what we'll do is, if we're in public, we'll split up. Nothing lasts forever. No, not like that. Get your minds out the gutter. And we'll go into somewhere. We'll go into like a cafe, for example, and then. What's happened there? Sorry, cafe. Oh, I get what's happened. See, I've actually been to the continent, so I know how to pronounce it properly. A lot of you, okay, from North London are probably saying stuff like cafe. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing for you. Yeah, so we'll go into a cafe and then we'll end up sitting at a table together and we'll have a conversation just a bit too loud to see who's listening in. Yeah, so we'll say something like, we just need the heat to calm down, then we can dig it back up. Little look around, someone's listening in. Don't worry about him, he's always been dirty. If we get split up, we meet at the following coordinates: 8008135 6335369. Calculator fan up there. Yeah. Boobies, Geese 69. Now, I've never been to those coordinates, but something tells me I know what I'm going to find when I get there. There's some boobies, but let's not bury the lead. There's a geese having a 69. So I can't believe I've done it this long. We're going to need this turned on. A geese having a 69. Hello, a geese having a 69. I'm going to be talking about a geese. What's a geese most famous for? What's a geese most famous for? No, 1,000-yard stare. 1,000-yard stare. But take a little look lower. What we got there? A nice beak, my friend. Well, yeah, lovely beak, right? Lovely beak, right? I'm gonna need this on, otherwise I will be talking. I'm talking about a geese having a 69, and it will go on for longer the less of you get on board. What's a geese got going on downstairs? Said the ornithologist. Well, the ornithologist. It's got a lovely cloaca. I say cloaca, you say cloaca. Let's not call the whole thing off. We are talking about a geese having a 69. Where's that beak going, you ask me? Straight in the cloaca. What's the worst thing about having a 69? People scream at me in the street every single day. Let me tell you, it's this bloody human neck of mine. Am I right? You're telling me that any of us would be here if these bloody necks were holding us back? We'd all be at home right now, 69ing. You think I'd be here? Call the wife. Tell her I am on the way. What's a geese got? A lovely long neck. They're 69ing till the cows come home. Okay, fine. Let's get back to the wife. The wife, oh, she played a prank on me recently. This is good stuff. She played a prank on me, right? She subtly adjusted all the clocks in our house, right? So by the end of the month, they all ended up 10 centimetres lower. I thought I was getting taller. And for someone who slouches, that left me feeling supported and edified. She is a good wife. She's a good wife. Now, that's a fun start to the show, right? We're 10 minutes in, right? I like doing that routine, fun routine. I'd say the only thing, in my opinion, that can make that routine better is if I actually had a wife. Yeah, because it would be real, right? It would be real, it would be true, and I wouldn't be so lonely. Whereas now we're in a situation where you're just like, what's going on? You just lied to us for 10 minutes. What the hell is going on, Stuart, right? And even worse, did you just make up a female character and not even give her a name? There's a problem with female representation in storytelling as it is. Yeah, you got me. But if I could come back at you, not one of you put your hand up to be like, does she have a name? So we're all guilty, I'll take us all down. It's difficult to start a show, right? I want to come out here and be relatable, and you'll be like, oh my God, this guy seems like such a dream. Are we going to ignore the gelée? His wife seems so cool, right? If it helps, the male character in that story is completely made up as well. Does that help? Do you hear some of the stuff that guy was getting up to? Extremely extroverted behaviour. Talking out loud in a cafe. What the hell? No, thank you, right? If I was to tell you the truth about my life, it's just way more difficult to start a show with it. It would be about grief and permanence and sperm. I think I'm opening with that. The truth is, I'm single, I haven't got any children, and I've had a vasectomy. The Holy Trinity. Finally, someone had the courage to do all three. Originally, this show was just going to be like a joyful hour about my wife and beer mat flipping, right? And then, yeah, that would have been fun, right? I've got all the beer mats, that seems a shame not to do that. And someone said to me, Stuart, why are you so closed off? Why do you refuse to say anything truthful about yourself? And I said, I don't really get that modern obsession with constantly revealing every single little detail about yourself. Like, surely it's worth keeping some things private, right? Working on them yourself rather than putting them out there. And they said, I disagree, Stuart, because I'm a therapist and you've paid me money for this therapy session. And it was a good beer mat flip, Stuart, but it's a waste of your money. The beer mat flip bit's not true, but let's have a bit of fun along the way, right? But I did have an argument with a therapist because I was refusing to say anything about myself. That's bad, isn't it? That is bad. That's like taking your car to the mechanic, but refusing to unlock it. You're the fucking expert. You get in there, you smug prick.